Following the absolutely horrific display from Michael Kaiser, L'Oreal finds themselves tied with their adversaries. From here on, everyone understands the task at hand. On this battlefield surrounded by the world's best, who will be the one to rise above the rest? The battle resumes as L'Oreal looks to strike back. Saai, as always, leads the advance, flanked by Raul and Pedro, whom he dumps the ball to as he looks to make his own advances. Isagi had only seen the two work in practice, but there's a reason Saai is willing to give them the ball. The playstyle known as Tiki-taka, popularized in their native Spain and one capable of shredding any defense in their way. Back and forth, the two move, almost in perfect sync as they are continuously first-timing the ball to one another. It's almost as if they're dancing. Isagi states in amazement at the skill of his teammates, but he can't stare for long. He has to prove himself on this world stage before he's plunged completely into darkness. As the duo continues up the pitch, getting past Ness, Mensah, and Birkenstock, the prodigy of Japan reappears, demanding the ball from Pedro, saying, "Now," before receiving the ball in a spot where he can shoot. Raichi was quickly there, as he was told by Noah to mark Saai at all costs. He uses his protractor defense to cut off some options. However, he can't last long in the face of such an overwhelming skill gap, as Saai fakes a shot before turning it into an elastico nutmeg, splitting Raichi's legs, making Luna laugh on the sideline as he states, "What kind of sick joke is this? Trash doesn't belong on the field." Gagamaru has to prepare himself for a shot. However, Saai had him one-on-one, and much like Raichi, he couldn't do anything about the new-gen prodigy in front of him. Diving in the wrong direction, biting on a fake Trivela shot, one which Saai quickly turns into a Rabona pass, sending it driving across the box and to the feet of Isagi Yoichi.
Perfect! Just like I wanted. Saai told me to watch Kaiser this match, and how couldn't I after that goal? Saai was right. He plays like me, but to be honest, his current level surpasses even my ideal playstyle. I managed to disguise myself in the mess created by Pedro and Raul, getting past Corona and staying out of Yukimiya's line of sight. And the spot I am now, it's perfect. Pathetic,
Kaiser states, as he appears out of nowhere to save the goal, clearing the ball and once more crushing the egoist across from him.
My oh my. I know they say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, but if you want to copy me, you gotta do better than that, Yoichi.
Damn it! What the hell am I supposed to do? What the hell is he doing? What the fuck am I supposed to do? I had it right there. The goal was wide open. I made it past everyone. Why was it? What the hell is it?
His panic is quickly interrupted by Saai, who smacks him, snapping him out of the panic state he was stuck in.
Are you trying to embarrass me? After our first encounter, I chose you because I finally thought I'd found someone who could truly change Japanese soccer, but this is pathetic. I can't.
Huh? Are you fucking stupid?
Stop thinking and use your damn brain. I thought you were supposed to see the field better than everyone, no? So why is it that he's controlling your every move?
Saai asks the dumbfounded Isagi, who simply stands there, bright-eyed and almost dozing off.
Are you listening?
Saai questioned, but Isagi just stood there in silence. He had no answer now, but he's not the type to give up.
What am I doing? If I panic now, then I have no right of dreaming of being the world's #1. I don't need a gift from God, nor some insane physicals. I'll take you bastards down one by one with my bare hands if I have to. Get ready, Kaiser. I'm coming for everything you got.
The game resumes with a L'Oreal throw-in. The ball is inbounded by Tini, who uses his Jenga dribbles, attempting to get past Corona's speedy defenses. Quickly though, this 1v1 turns into a 2-on-1 situation when Hiori appears out of nowhere to steal the ball.
A steal's plus 5 points. Time for a super move,
Hiori mutters as he begins his advance. Like a man possessed, he's moving past the L'Oreal forces. Almost looking like Saai himself, Hiori is on a rampage.
Oh, what's this? So there's another one, huh?
Saai thinks to himself, amazed at the skills Hiori's displaying. Unlike Saai though, Isagi isn't paying attention to the ball carrier, but to Kaiser's every move, seemingly on the verge of a discovery. Hiori continued to slice and dice L'Oreal, dispatching the Spanish duo before going headfirst into the back line. However, Maris is the first to step, immediately forcing contact with Hiori, which throws the smaller player off balance, leading to him falling down. Yes, in the air he's most dominant, but truthfully, this is when Maris is the most dangerous. His weapon, unlike Kaiser, is not a god-given shot, nor is it his overall ability similar to Saai. Maris has made it to where he is based on one thing alone: his pure, unadulterated, ruthless aggression. There's not a single player who has successfully tested Antonio Maris and walked off unscathed. Whether minor or major injuries, Maris doesn't care. Get in his way, and he won't take that lightly. Following his dominant win in that quick one-on-one encounter, the rest of the defense quickly follows suit, swarming to the loose ball like vultures before beginning their four-man advance. The Bruisers bull rush their way past Tiny, Ness, and Corona, who are the first to attempt to stop. The ball progresses up the field as Scott sends a curved grounder to Welsh on the sideline, who readies his signature whipped cross, aiming for Antonio Maris, who is charging headfirst towards the net, ready to secure his brace. The ball is out, ripped by Welsh and heading perfectly for the head of the new Gen 11 Bruiser. This time, however, he is met by a man who, unknown to him, can match his pure physicality and aggression. Gin Gagamaru, the primal goalie who grew up fighting bears in the woods, is sick of being looked down upon, jumping headfirst at the point of contact where Maris met the ball, leading to a head-on ball-on-head collision that caused the ball to bounce outside of the box, much to the frustration of Antonio Maris, who simply scoffs at the one who dared to challenge him. This small victory, however, was all for naught, as the ball randomly, mercilessly, and cruelly descended upon the prodigy of Japan. Raichi meets him quickly though, screaming out, "Sexy style, Prodigy Prison," only to be told, "Bow, bitch," before a weak-footed volley is sent between Raichi's legs, curving just out of Gagamaru's reach and into the back of the net. La Real reclaims the lead at the hands of Atoshi Saai. How will Bastard Munich answer back? The entirety of Real charges Saai to celebrate as he of course brushes them off, looking for Isagi, who tries to congratulate him before being interrupted.
"Where the hell were you? You see that just now? That's what you're supposed to do. Why is it that I'm still doing your job?"
Saai frustratedly exclaims, only to be dumbfounded by the response he was given.
"Shut the fuck up, genius. I'm on a roll right now."
Whether it was something he said, or just the gears in his head continuing to spin, Isagi had come to a revelation. But he'll have to test this hypothesis first, and figure out a way to succeed as soon as possible. The match restarts, as Kaiser, annoyed at the fact that he's trailing, takes matters into his own hands, summoning Ness and beginning to push down the field. Isagi is watching this the entire time, noticing something strange about Kaiser, specifically his eyes.
"Oh, so that's it, huh?"
Isagi states to himself, as he seems to have finally discovered the secret to competing on this world stage. With this piece, will he finally be able to catch up to Kaiser? The advance continues as Kaiser slips past Scott, giving the ball to Ness, who chips it over the head of Guado and straight to Hiori, who in one swift motion sends the ball back across the box straight to the feet of an open Michael Kaiser. He readies a signature Kaiser impact, saying, "Eat this, shitheads." However, out of nowhere, two players appear from the shadows. Antonio Maris is of course the first to intervene, looking to make contact with Kaiser, but to the surprise of everybody, there was another. Isagi Yoichi, against all odds, appears to make the stop, sandwiching the new Gen 11 alongside Maris, blocking off any shot opportunity he had.
"Gotcha, bitch. This is what you do, right? When you play, you don't watch the ball at what's right in front of you, no. You see everything. You maximize your peripheral vision and observe every player on this damn pitch. That's how you can control the game so well. Right?" "Thanks, Mikey. I finally see a chance in beating you."
Suddenly, Isagi was bumped, catching him off guard and throwing him off balance into the two new gens beside him, throwing even Maris off balance. Now, this is no easy task. Maris is the most physically imposing player on any pitch he steps on. However, unbeknownst to Maris, there was a dark horse on the field today. The one plucked from the edge of despair and forged by fire in the image of the world's number one. The fallen hero, Kunigami Rensuke, makes his presence known to all.
"Kunigami!" "Thanks, Isagi. Your annoying little ego left this spot open for me. In this system we follow Kaiser? Screw that. I don't care if I get ignored. Hell, I don't even care if this system plays against me. If only you knew what that place was like. That godforsaken wild card. I didn't tear my body apart and become ambidextrous to be overshadowed by some shitty fucking egoist like you. Don't you dare mistake it, Isagi. The one you should fear is me! Fuck Kaiser! Fuck this system! And fuck you!
Kunigami roars as he bounces the 3 dueling players, knocking them down and sending a right-footed power shot into the back of the net. Blue Lock's fallen hero has evened the score at 2-2. We have reached the climax of the match, but who will come out on top? The state of the game has truly never been more chaotic. From a hero attempting to evolve to an apparent civil war growing amongst one of the teams. Victory is within reach for anyone. The true question at hand, though, is who will be the one to bring this war to an end. We've entered the finale. The final stand between La Real and Basser Munich begins next time.